For another up-close look at how some of the richest people in America are coping with their deepest fears about the end of the world. Whether it's a nuclear meltdown or World War III, if you've got the cash, you can ride out the apocalypse in serious luxury. ABC's David Wright got invited for one very strange sleepover.
In a world full of threats, it can be hard not to think that the society we take for granted could collapse in a heartbeat. We even entertain ourselves with that notion.
I never wanted any of this.
In the Hunger Games movie, Katniss and her allies live in an old nuclear missile silo. Turns out real life is not so far off from the movies. So we have just landed in Wichita, Kansas. We're headed to a place where they take doomsday very seriously. Part of the secret to surviving the apocalypse is being completely off the grid. In the middle of nowhere, checkpoint here. Yup, we have arrived.
Hi, how are you? I hope we're in the right place. We're with Nightline?
The guard post bristling with guns, but inside, a warm welcome.
Yeah, welcome to Raven Ridge of Kansas.
Ravens Ridge of Kansas, Site 11, a former Atlas intercontinental ballistic missile silo.
Each half of this door weighs 16,000 pounds.
Wow. A structure the U.S. government built with doomsday in mind.
So JFK was here?
And which Larry Hall repurposed, imagining a different doomsday. It's a luxury condo complex deep underground.
We could go to the bottom of this thing in 29 seconds.
15 stories down.
Security and sickbay.
Let's come in this way and get you settled in your rooms.
We're here for a sleepover.
Come on in here. This will be your digs for a night.
Your average bed and breakfast is not this heavily fortified.
All of the exterior walls are 9 feet thick.
The structure is now a luxury condo tower. The condo's going for $1 to $5 million a pop.
I want to show you the pool.
Okay. I didn't bring my swimsuit.
Well, you can skinny dip.
It's 85 degrees in the pool area.
You can feel the humidity.
And it's so humid, it fogs up our camera lens. The concrete walls painted with beach scenes. There's even a waterfall.
Feels like we're not in Kansas anymore. I like that.
Larry's survival condos are the high end of a booming business. More than 3 million Americans are thought to be committed preppers, most stockpiling supplies in more modest settings.
So you keep this packed at all times?
All times.
Disaster preparedness is now estimated to be a $500 million a year industry.
Ask yourself, are you prepared?
There are companies that cater to the apocalypse.
Introducing Wise Company Gourmet Emergency Food.
Survivalism for the Martha Stewart set.
Bon appetit.
But tonight at Raven Ridge, it's even better than that.
What's that?
After dinner, it's down to the theater for a movie.
This really is kind of the ultimate man cave.
It really is, and especially because there's a bar right next door.
More than 400 to choose from. We go with The Book of Eli, in keeping with the theme.
This place across the street, they got any water?
I feel like I could sleep through a nuclear bomb. All right. Good night. My alarm clock says it's 6:45 in the morning. So it should be light outside or getting light soon. But you'd never know it in here.
Plenty of water and decent pressure to start the day off with a nice hot shower.
I'm not going to run out of shampoo and tear. Industrial-sized dial, built for a man.
Contractor Mark Minoski, who helped build this place, has been living here on and off more than a year.
It's almost like you're living on another planet in here.
It could be, or on a spaceship that's traveling to some far, far galaxy.
The condos themselves have personal touches. For one family, hers and his bunk beds for the kids. In another, the gas fireplace features stones imported from the owner's hometown. All of them have virtual windows, flat screen TVs so that you don't feel like you're underground.
You can choose your own view.
And all of them have those high-tech Japanese toilet seats.
To have enough toilet paper for 75 people would take an entire floor to store toilet paper.
So this isn't just a luxury, this is a necessity.
That's a necessity.
There's even a place for your dog to do his business. The survival condos, pet-friendly.
So you can take your pet with you.
Dogs or cats, our psychologist strongly advised that that was a very stabilizing thing to have.
There's a schoolroom where the kids can continue their studies even when it's not safe to go outside.
So who's the teacher?
You, me, the other owners.
That's part of the deal with the condo association. During a lockdown, everyone would work a 4-hour shift, if not in the classroom, and maybe in the store or the greenhouse where they'll farm fish and organic vegetables.
We're going to have lettuce, we're going to have celeries, carrots, onions, there's blueberries, strawberries, kale.
The thing you have to keep reminding yourself is why this place is here and why it's bristling with security measures, including air filters to neutralize a nuclear, biological, or chemical attack, and an extensive armory with plenty of guns.
So you're saying this place is Fort Knox?
This place is Fort Knox.
Outside, that's crystal clear. This place is a fortress. Oh, and if you're wondering how will the elevators and the air filters work when doomsday knocks out the power grid, they've thought of it. Even at $1 to $5 million a pop, the condos are completely sold out. Larry took us to another silo where he's just getting started.
This is a definite fixer-upper.
Deep underground, you get a sense what it was like the last time Americans felt in imminent danger.
This is like the wreck of the Titanic. It was sealed.
And when was this last operation?
1967.
Standing here, you can imagine the buzz of the fluorescent lights as guys in crew cuts with missile keys waited for the launch order. A short, treacherous walk down the connecting tube is a much larger tube.
So over there is where the launch controllers would sit with their keys and the codes waiting for the order. This is the missile silo, and it is a deep, deep hole. Listen to the echo. Hello? It's a long way down.
A place built with the apocalypse in mind. Today, the threat may be different, but the fear remains. The good news is, for some, the accommodations will be a lot more plush. I'm David Wright for Nightline at Ravens Ridge, Kansas.
Everybody's heard about these underground tunnels and underground cities and FEMA. But it don't exist, right? Well, I say it's a lie. Subtropolis, the world's largest small business underground companies. This hill, probably dirt they dug out. Oh, what's this right there? There's entrance number 1 of who knows how many. These are the tunnels. Lead to the cities. We're just gonna take a little ride. And don't think for 1 second that all these vehicles are citizens. Oh, what's this? Hey, there's an entrance. That lady right there's been watching for a minute too. There's another entrance via railroad straight into the caves. Just outside the caves, FEMA gear. Well, that's coincidence, yeah. All the flags of different countries in the world, here on Earth, right here. Maintenance construction entrance, authorized personnel only. So I guess we separate the men from the boys. There you go, gentlemen. Hunts Midwest. Its own light. Completely 100% self-sustainable. The river is probably 0.1 miles from here. The water supply. They use this every day just like it's normal daily thing. I mean, this place is huge. It branches off, it branches off, branches off. Oh, look, it's under construction right there. These folks are flying through here. Look. All these doors lead to small businesses. Tractor trailers. More construction. Yeah, there's some here. More construction. What is that? Huh? You can't. This is crazy. Look, something else being built. Look, something else. Right there you can. Tractor trailers. 2 more docks. This place is huge. This place is 100%. This is limestone. It's key limestone. All this material is key limestone. Some of the hardest material. Generators. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Look, it just branches off. It keeps branching. Look, what's in there? Come on, America, y'all are blind not to see this, not to see what's going on. It's happening right here in front of your eyes. I mean, seriously, who would build something like this for what? For what purpose? Its own power, its own gas. Look, they're digging again. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's blocked off. Oh, we can't go that way. Oh, look, there's more stuff blocked off. Can't go that way. Oh, look, it dead ends right here. Does it dead end? Let's find out. Let's see how far we get, YouTube. Come on, you guys, what's this look like? Are you really gonna be that blind? This is a fortress. This is a compound. So many different ways to go, you get lost. Look, it's blocked off, you can't get that way, but there's lights down there. Everything's blocked off. And when we first come in, it said maintenance and authorized personnel entrance only. And then you had the public entrance. Yeah, what's on the other side? That's the question. They strive and thrive in 6 main categories that it would take to operate something like this. Ultimate in connectivity. Ultimate in coolovations. Ultimate in generating power with the lowest kilowatts. What? Quarantine. Quarantine. They have quarantine buildings in here being used as